welcome back to Vlogmas, and it is day 8 and it is essential dog walking. My voice is definitely a lot better, although it's sort of coming and going a little bit. Sometimes it's a bit breathless, sometimes it's okay. Trying to get the dogs to a point where I can let them off the lead. I know it's pitch black, but you can hear them, bells, and they have their lights, and this is what happens. So all being well, this will work, but the black one will go like a bucket rocket, as you see. So Maggie, just wait. Oh, excuse me, your public wish to see you run. Your public wish to see you gallop. Well, she's not going to gallop. You can tell which one's 2 years older, can't you? Right, off we go, Magwag. Off we go, there you are. And I do have a whistle, because when my voice is gone, I need my whistle. But I can hear them, even though I do have something on a podcast to listen to. There's one in there. It's so funny. I can see them with their eyes. I've just tried to turn the camera on myself, and it's just a little bit too bright with this wonderful head torch that I've got. I do need to walk the dogs. I know it's dark, but it's safe down here, and I have a fantastic head torch. It's one of these. I'll put a little picture in here. It's got this like stripy light at the front, and it's brilliant. You just charge it up and it's done. But the girls are off there in the distance, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone for all those lovely messages. I really wasn't very well. I'm a lot better today, not 100%, but I think as we go over the next 2 or 3 days, I will definitely feel myself getting an awful lot better. So we are back on the ride. I've just met another lady, and her light was even brighter than mine. It's incredible the head torch gear you can get these days. And I've just had a lovely run. I've listened to one episode of The Archers. Yes, I am an Archers addict. For those of you not in the UK and don't know what The Archers is, it's a radio soap opera, and it's on every day bar Saturday for 12 minutes. And I've listened to The Archers for absolutely years, even as a child, so it's really sort of easy listening when you're dog walking. And then I had a lovely chat with a friend that I've made via Thready Set Go, which was delightful, called Sarah. So it's lovely to chat to you, Sarah. Thank you very much. And now it's home to do some cooking, actually. Get the slow cooker prepped ready for tomorrow. I'm going to put the slow cooker on overnight and prepare some food, and tonight I'm having a very easy dinner. I'm doing a baked potato and cheese. I love beans and cheese on a baked potato. I'm going to do a bit of food prep for the rest of the week, so that it makes my life a bit easier, because I just didn't do it yesterday. Right, so off we go home. I've got Maggie has gone behind me again. Oh, dear me. Maggie, just go on this side. It's because normally she wants me to hold the lead for her in my right hand, and I've tried to stop doing that because it's actually less painful holding the lead in my left hand. They are a pair of nuisances, aren't they, guys? Anyway, there they go. Vlogmas is about reality, isn't it? Totally. That's what I want to do today. There we go. It is Ruben Day. My lovely neighbours are away, so I shall be doing their Ruben as well. Hello again. Dog walk we've done, and I've saved this actually. I recorded a lot of it earlier, but so here we go. I'm just taking this off the sewing machine. These are the 2 that I've done tonight. So these are the side panels for the embroidery wall hanging. So we have 2, it does 2. So there's one side and there's the other side, and I have to do another 4 like this, so it comes out with 2, and the actual design is set up so that you've got 2. So you'll need 4 on each side, 5 on each side, and then you need top ones and bottom ones, and those 2 are done at the same time as well. So if I show it from the back, you can see it a bit better. There you go. So I'm absolutely super excited that these have worked out so very, very well. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? Absolutely wonderful, and I'm really enjoying doing that. Let me just slip this back in the machine. The other thing I've done tonight is to go on a social, and it is the Stash Hub social, which is once a month, and another of the socials that I love going to. And I've met some lovely, lovely people through the socials, through the online sewing socials. So if you ever think that you might like to join one of the online socials, just ping me a message, send me a DM, contact me via Instagram, and I'll make certain I go on the day that you want to go on. So as you can see, my voice is sounding. My voice is sounding a lot better. I'm still quite weary, but I'm a lot better than I was yesterday, and I want to say thank you again for the utterly lovely messages I've had. Now, whilst on the sewing social, apart from this embroidering, because I was filming the embroidery during the sewing social, I have continued playing around with all my scraps for this. And what I want to do is to bind the corners of the Amara top. So you have to bind the pockets, tops, the bottom of the Amara top, around the sleeve and around the neck. And I want to do it like that. That's all I want to do. But I want to do it on the Primo because I have an attachment. I have this fancy attachment. It is just here. Let me just push that out of the way. Can you see said fancy attachment? There is the attachment. And you put the fabric in there, it weaves it through, goes through here, and it goes into there. No. These things never work perfectly first time. And there is always a little bit of playing around that needs to be done. So I did go away and I did have a think, and I did contact the lovely ladies in Baby Log. And I said, I'm trying to put a binding, which is basically lawn weight, around a boucle, and it's slipping. Would it be okay to put Vilene on? And I know it's a very simple question, but they've been so helpful because I can't get on one of the courses at the moment. And she said, have you thought of starch? So I've starched it tonight. She said starch or Vilene. So tonight I have starched it and it has worked well. I am happy with that. So this would match my stitching in the ditch, so I'd actually have a line of stitching here and then the line of stitching on the binding, so that would match the stitching in the ditch, which I've already done on one shoulder. The back is perfect. So I'm really happy with that. Really, really happy. And I've got to bear in mind that this is a thick fabric for the actual top and a very fine lawn. So there is plenty of investigation yet to be done, but I thought you might like to see, when I say I test and test to make certain I get it right, look at all of these. This is me practicing, and I need to find a bag to put these in because I've got so much, and they're getting wrapped up with the pockets. So I'm putting the pockets over there so they don't get lost. And this is all of my practicing bits and pieces. One last thing to do today. So we're on day 8 of the lovely Prym Advent Calendar, which was gifted to me by Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door. Now here's 8. It's a long thin one with a stocking on it. Do we think it's in sock pattern? It could be. Let's have a little look, shall we? Oh no, it's not. And it is another unpicker. Cannot go wrong with an unpicker. I'm not putting it back in. Why I thought of putting it back in the box then, I really don't know. Unpickers do not go back in boxes. Unpickers come out, and I'll show you where it's going. It's not even going away. It's coming out of its packaging now. I have got this thing here. Look. I bought this little device at Sawstron and Green, and inside it's got one of those. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I think this is by Prym. Is it by Prym? Anyway, it's a thing that you put pencils into, but it also takes unpickers. There it is. Where is it? It's here. in situ, ready for grabbing, alongside a Castle Howard pencil or 6. I seem to have gathered loads of pencils. And on that note, oh, I'm wearing my Risac. One of my Risacs. I love my Risacs. They're really, really comfortable. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again tomorrow for day 9. And by the way, this is day 8, the late night edition, because I've been sewing. Well, it's a sewing channel, isn't it?